A diode is a device that allows current to flow in only one direction. That means if you add a diode to an electrical circuit, the current can only flow in one direction only. So how does a diode module or diode block work? This is a diode module. This diode module contains 4 diodes. For you to be able to understand how this diode module works, you first need to understand how a single diode actually works. A diode is a device that allows current to flow in only one direction. That means if you add a diode to an electrical circuit, the current can only flow in one direction only. For example, here, the current can only flow from point 2 to point 1. But if it flows from point 1 to point 2, it will be blocked by the diode. Very simple, right? As a matter of fact, this diode symbol also tells me the same thing. This arrow says the current can flow in this direction, meaning from point 2 to point 1. And if it flows from the other way, it will be blocked. So this little line here is the block sign. Now, this is a symbol of a diode. An actual diode looks something like this. Again, as you see, we have this little line here again. This is a simple indicator to let you know that current will be blocked if it flows from point 1 to point 2. But if it flows from point 2 to point 1, the diode will let the current pass. Now getting back to our diode module, you see that we have 4 diodes inside this module. We have 4 points or terminals on each side of this module. There is one diode between each of these 2 terminals. That means we have a diode between terminal 1 and 2, and 3 other diodes for the rest of the terminals here. Now I think you already have a good idea about how this module works. Yes, as you probably already guessed, this module only allows the current to pass from terminal 2 to 1, 4 to 3, 6 to 5, and 8 to 7. That simply means if we add this module to an electrical circuit, the current can only flow from the bottom 4 terminals to the 4 terminals at the top. And if the current tries to flow from the opposite direction, it will simply be blocked. As you can see, this is something that is clearly stated by these 4 diode symbols on the module as well. If you take a closer look here, you can see the diodes inside the module here as well. As you can see, there is a line on each end of these diodes, which shows that if the current flows from this direction, it will be blocked. So you use this diode module when you need the current to flow from only one direction. This is a high-quality diode module made by Phoenix Contact in Germany. We will add the link to this module in the video description. If you have any questions regarding how to use this diode module, or about diodes in general, feel free to add them in the comment section. We read each and every comment and reply to it in less than 24 hours. Want to learn PLC programming in an easy-to-understand format and take your career to the next level? Head on over to realpars.com.